match the graphs to their equations. So we've got these four different equations, and we have A, B, C, D, these four different graphs. We're supposed to match them up. Okay, so how does it work? Well, let's take them one at a time. Well, let me actually lay out for you the general format. If you have an equation of the form x squared equals positive 4ay, the parabola will go up. And if you have x squared is negative 4ay, the parabola will go down in the negative y direction. This one, in fact, let me just write those in a minute, how about? And then I'll go down here, and I'm going to say if you have a parabola y squared is positive 4ax, do that a little better, then that'll be to the right. And if you have y squared is minus 4ax, that'll be to the left. So what I want you to see is whatever is there, that's the direction. So whatever the first power letter, see how y is the first power, x is second, at least in these two? Whatever the first power letter, that tells you the direction. Positive y direction or negative y direction does the U shape go, or here, positive x direction, or here, negative x direction. So the first power variable tells the direction that the parabola goes. That's an easy way to remember it. Okay, so as we look at this one, for example, let's come over here and look at this first one here. So that one, what is the first power letter? The first power letter is x, so positive x, isn't it? So it's going to go, so we know that one's going to the right. The next one is, let's do this. This one we should subtract 3 from both sides, so we get y minus 3 is 1, x minus 1 squared. So that one, so you want to get the number next to the x or y on the other side. So I did that, and so now this one you can tell is going in the positive x direction, so this one is also going to the right. And now the next two, this third one is going in the, oh, I'm sorry, that's what am I doing? That's not correct at all. You're supposed to look at the first power letter side, and I just did the second. So we're supposed to come over here and say positive y. This one is going up. In fact, that's this graph right here. How do we know? Because remember, the center is always opposite of x and opposite of y. So the center over 1, up 3, the center of the U shape, and going up because the first power letter right here is positive. So that's the U shape going up, centered at over 1, up 3. So we got that one. This one is A. We got that one. Let's keep going. So next I'm going to do this one. This one has positive on the first power letter. It's always the first power letter. So that one's going to the right. It's going to the right. So let's go look at the two graphs going to the right. We got B and we got D. They're both going to the right. Now what's the center of B? The center is, what's this, back 1, down 3. And the center of D down here is back 1, up 3. So back 1, up 3, back 1, down 3. So let's see which one's right. Remember, it's opposite, down 3. This one's down 3. Which one's down 3? This one. So this must be B. So this one goes with B. And then this one is opposite, so this must be up 3, because it's always the opposite. Up 3, the center is always the opposite. Up 3, that's D. So this one goes with graph D. Whatever numbers are next to X and Y, it's always the opposite to find the center. And then this last one, positive on the first power letter side. Remember, that tells the direction. So this thing's going up, positive Y. And the center for this one, opposite, negative 1 plus 3 and going up. So negative 1, there it is. Negative 1 plus 3, and see how the U shape is going up. So that one is B. Of course, that was the only letter we had left, so that had to be right. So do you see how we determine that? So it's all about the first power letter. If the first power letter is positive Y, up it goes in the positive Y direction. If the first power letter is negative Y, down it goes in the negative Y direction. If the first power letter over here is positive X, it goes in the positive X direction. If the first power letter is negative X, it goes in the negative X direction. So this one is a positive X on the first power letter, positive Y, positive X, positive Y, and then you just find the center. So that's how we knew what direction. Then the center is opposite of what's next to X.